welcome to a series I'm starting called Blockland Help. In these videos I will be showing you how to do stuff in Blockland like events and some building techniques. If you have any suggestions of what to make a video of, leave a comment below or fill the form out on my channel or on my website. In this video I will be teaching you how to do basic eventing, which is input events, targets, output events, output parameters. What you're going to do is get a brick out, plant it on the ground, get your wrench out, and hit the brick with it. This is the wrench menu here, but we're going to want to do some events, so hit this button right here, and you come to the wrench event menu. Now here you have these words here, and this button here. This is not a default add-on, so you do not have to worry about it. Here is clear, which gets rid of all the events that you've done. Here is the copy button, which copies these events onto your wrench basically, and whenever you go into the event menu of on another brick, then the events that are on this one, on the brick you copy them off of will be there still, so you can just send them, which is an easy, fast way to do events. So now about actually eventing. This is the enabled part, which is basically if this is checked, then the event gets activated, then the event does what the event does. But if it is unchecked, then the event gets activated, the event does not do what it does. So we're going to want to have this checked here, and we are going to want to, and this is the delay part here, which is measured in milliseconds, and it is how long it takes the event to activate. This is the input event. Input is what activates the event. On activate is when you click it, like use your left click without any items in hand or anything. On blown up is when the brick gets blown up, then the event activates. Now there are a bunch of these, like on bot, damage, chase target, on bot activated, all content, team 1, stuff like that. That are not default, so you do not have to worry about those. Let's see. There's on bot touch, which when a bot touches the brick, then the events get activated. On player touch, which is on bot touch, but when a player touches the brick. On print count overflow, which is kind of, and underflow, which is kind of hard to explain like this, so I'll be doing that in the next video. On projectile hit, when a projectile like a bullet or a melee weapon hits the brick, then the events activate. On relay, which is also kind of hard to explain, so I will be doing that in another video also. On respawn, when the brick respawns from being blown up, and that's all of the input events. So we'll just do on activate. So the target is what the event does the event on, as in if it was set on the player, then the event would activate on the player. So the event target shows what the event does it on. So it's kind of hard to explain, but you'll see what I mean in a minute. So we'll just do self right here. So if self, and all of these have different events except for name brick, which is this is basically self but on another brick. We'll get into that in another video, but basically next video. So the player is on the player, self is on the brick that is doing on. Client is for text on the screen and stuff like, and client stuff. Minigame is like client, but it's for every player in the minigame. So we'll just stick with self here. Now again, like the input events, a bunch of output events here are not default, so you don't have to worry about the ones that you don't have. So there's a bunch of these here that are, they basically explain what they do in the name of it. Like set emitter, it sets the emitter of the brick, set the color of the bricks. This one is very useful, not default though. It teleports the player to the brick. Set shape FX, like undual or water FX. Set vehicle, sets the vehicle over brick. But right now we're going to be doing just simply disappear. Now here is, you see a 5 in this box here. Well, that means that's how long it's going to disappear for. Now this is not measured in milliseconds like the delay part. This is measured in seconds. Usually a box like this is for seconds, how long the event lasts. Well, actually this is basically the only one I can think of. But well, all of them have different things the box does. You have to know what they do to actually get it right, because if you type in 5 on toggle event enabled, which is at the very bottom here, and I will do that in very shortly. If you do put a 5 in there, it's not going to do something for 5 seconds. It's going to do something completely different. So let's if you want, once you have everything you want the event done, just hit this send button here, and it will send the event to the brick, which will make it have the events. So if you click on it, it disappears for 5 seconds, and then after 5 seconds are up, it will come back like that. Now we're going to back into the event menu. Now, toggle event enabled. This is a very, very helpful event in many cases for changing colors of a brick to setting a light on and off when you click a brick. So now what this box is, it's not seconds of how long this event is activated. This box is which events get toggled on and off every time you activate the event. So we are going to do this here on activate self. We're going to have it set a light. Let's just have it simply player's light. And then on activate, we want it to turn off when we click it again, so we're going to have set light none. So we're going to uncheck this one. Now you might be thinking, but that's just going to keep that one, every time you click it, it's just going to change it to player's light, which won't really do anything. But that's when we have this box up here. We type in the event 1 and 2 with the space in between each event, so it knows that they aren't the same event. And then every time we click on the brick, then this will get disabled, this will get enabled, and then we click it again, this will get disabled, and this will get enabled. So it's toggling the events on and off that are in this box here. So it will turn the light on and off every time we click the brick. So just hit send and click the brick, it turns on a player's light. Click it again, no light. Player's light, no light. Simple as that. So that's basic eventing for you. There's a bunch of different stuff in events other than just lights and disappearing the brick, and they can do a very wide range of stuff. So next few videos I will be talking about events and what they can do and how you can use them.